Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. It is way back Wednesday, so we're not going to show our usual backdrop for too long. We're going to head and pan right down. We're getting away from the binders today, and we've got an opening here. Today we're going to be checking out, this is 1991-92 front row. And we've already looked at some 1991-92 front row Premier. However, what's different about this set is this is the 91-92 front row Japan set. You can see it's written in Japanese on the back there. So during this time, front row would do this set in English, also in Italian and Japanese. There's also a Japan silver set where the draft pick logo down here is in silver, and I think there's also like another little silver part here. But this is a 50 card set. This was a purchase from the local indoor flea market. Got it out of a value bin, and this only cost me $1. So, of course, if you've been watching the channel, I do collect sets. This will not remain in here, and it will go in a binder. So let's go ahead and not waste any more time. We'll crack the seal on this. See, it says factory, still factory sealed. Front row logo there. Front row Collectors Club. And it is officially no longer sealed. Now these cards are glossy. This might be bricked up here. So let's, it's definitely bricked up, as you can see. These are stuck, and these are stuck, so we're going to go slowly here. The most valuable card in this set is this one right here, the number 1, Larry Johnson. And we're going to definitely be hearing that familiar crinkling. Thankfully, like I said, I only paid $1 for this, so if there is any damage to the cards, these might not be salvageable. I'm already struggling with the first card here. Alright, we got those free there. We're going to have to go very slowly here until we get it all the way free. Alright, so the Larry Johnson is free. Let's look at the back there. You can see it's in Japanese. And we managed to avoid paper loss. So you got Larry Johnson, Kenny Anderson there. Let's slide this over here. And they're in number order so far. I think this is where it ends, though. I do believe Rick Fox is not number 3. These are super stuck, too. So we gotta go very careful. And again, Rick Fox is number 3. So we're managing to avoid paper loss so far. And as I've explained before, there are other methods to get your cards to not be bricked up like this. So I know some people put them in the freezer, and there's also a method of using the microwave, which I don't really know how to do that, so I just take it very carefully here. It's Pete Chilcutt. The Eccles remained damage-free, so as long as you go slow, quite slow, then you should be able to do this without roading anything. Mark Macon. We got Greg Anthony there. Mike Iuzzolino. We'll go to the Dallas Mavericks. We've done a number of kind of 91 draft sets at this point, so I'm sure if you've been watching all of our videos, you're familiar with these guys already. Terrell Brandon there had some good years with the Cavaliers. Kevin Brooks on top here. Again, just very slow. Starting with one side and working your way over. Myron Brown, not a very good photo there. It almost looks like it's in black and white. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Chris Corchiani. So thankfully, for length of video purposes, this is only a 50 card set since I'm having to peel every single one of them. I'm not sure how well these sold in Japan. This was, of course, an era where pretty much every card company was overproducing everything they made. Eric Murdoch had a decent run in the NBA, drafted by the Jazz, and also would play for the Milwaukee Bucks. Keith Hughes of Rutgers there. Kevin Lynch, Charlotte Hornets. And we're able to move a little bit quicker now. Chad Gallagher, Darren Chancellor. This is actually a good example of another good reason why I like to put my sets in binders. Because if you keep them in a box like this and don't sleeve every single card up, they will get stuck together. Jimmy Oliver spent a brief time with the Celtics. Vaughn McDade. Donald Hodge of the Dallas Mavericks. Now, of course, this is also Dikembe Mutombo's draft year. However, he is not included in this front row set. Nor was he included in the other front row set we took a look at a few weeks back. You got Doug Overton. That would be why the most valuable card in this set is the #1 card, Larry Johnson. You should be able to find this set on eBay for no more than $5. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for this set, which is really 50 card set. If you're paying $5, it's 10 cents a card. And the most valuable card, the Larry Johnson, is only goes for about $1. So definitely don't want to pay more than $5 for this. I'm pretty surprised that we have not had any paper loss yet on any of these cards. There's Dale Davis. Well, the backs are coming out very clean as well. More than halfway through here. Peel off the Lamont Struthers there. Steve Hood, he would go on to the Sacramento Kings. He didn't have a very long career. I feel like that was the case with a lot of these guys that got drafted in '91 outside of the majority of the top picks, such as Kenny Anderson, Dale Davis, and Rick Fox. These last few seem to be a little more stuck than the rest. Patrick Eddy, never heard of him. College sets you definitely can find for cheaper than NBA cards as well, especially during this time period. As you've seen, we've opened a number of college cards on the channel. There's Bobby Phills, rest in peace. Passed away in a car accident. Alvaro Tehran, Houston Cougars. There's another Dale Davis. Dale Davis career highlights. Wearing Sir Charles's number 34. The Auburn Tigers. Another Rick Fox here. Let's see if we can make old Ricky come apart. There we go. These last few looks like they're all career highlights. Terrell Brandon there. Greg Anthony again. National champion. Ooh. Ooh, that was a rough one. Okay, so here's our first little tiny bit of paper loss. Not really seeing it anywhere else, so just a little spot there on the bottom left corner. Of course, you heard that one pull apart a little harder. See if I can't take these last couple a little slower. Mark Macon was a top pick, but never really turned out to be much. Larry Johnson. I believe, another Larry Johnson. I believe all the remaining cards here in this set are all going to be Larry Johnson. Oh, that one became hard also. Another couple little speckles there we lost, but not too bad. Still no major damage yet. Class Act, Larry Johnson. Those 92, 93, 93, 94 Hornets teams, it's really kind of a shame. They never were able to keep that squad together with LJ and Alonzo Mourning. Seemed like they were on the come up before the team got broken apart. It was up close and personal. And then for some reason, oh, we got more Larry Johnson on the back there, more shots. And then for some reason, outside of our checklist, the final card is Marty Conlon once again. Here is the last card. Checklist. This one is not glossy. You can see number 50 is the bonus card, which is Marty Conlon. So if you include the checklist, it's really a 51 card set. 49,923 out of 60,000. So a certificate of authenticity for the limited edition of this set. So that's a pretty good pickup there for only $1, complete set. And you know, we did have a little bit of difficulty. Looks like we got a white spot on that Johnson there, even though he wasn't stuck to anybody. A little bit of difficulty pulling these together, but again, as long as you're just patient and take it slow, don't try to bend everything, just peel them apart one at a time, very carefully. You will be able to get them apart and escape without too much damage. So now we've got another set to add to the collection, and this will be going right into a binder. So that's going to do it for this edition of Way Back Wednesday here on Headlocks and Hot Packs. And of course, we are only a couple of days away from Figure Friday. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up on this video, and if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and do so, and we will see you in a couple of days.